Wanadhani asibongolala.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Wanadhani asibongolala.
Tumejamu sijifanye uja notice.
Mwambie punde imechoka sana.
Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready, get.
Hey, Mr. Kasongo. Ulienda kuona mpira jana. Kwa hivyo ulisikia ukiambiwa eti Ruto must go.
Hapana, no.
Hapana, aje busikia hii.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yani mliamua?
Na tuliamua you must go home.
Hey, naona mmekuja kweli.
Wewe waacha maneno mingi. In fact Wakenya walisema wewe ni mwizi pia. Sikia. Wacha kusema salale, wewe Wakenya wameungana kukutoa.
Wakenya wakiungana wenye muungana leo. Nakwambia asubuhi na mapema.
What?
Ruto anaenda nyumbani.
Hapana.
Really?
Sio mimi. I will not agree.
Alafu unaanza kuharibu nchi. Unaleta vibaraka vingine hapo State House ambavyo vinaanza kupanga watu. Akina Farouk.
Vibaraka.
Si ndio? Kwani what will lead to me?
Umewataja majina.
Kina Farouk. Farouk has no legitimacy.
Hivi Farouk ofisi yake ni gani?
Si ndio nauliza? PA so what? PA stays in the basket. Mimi PA niko naye ambaye anaishi mbali sana na watu. Sio ule kwenda mahali anaanza kupanga watu na kutisha watu na kukaa karibu nini. Uliona juzi akipanga magavana kule wapi huko kule Mandera. Unaenda matanga ya Malulu Njendi. What business has Farouk got to do?
Is the PA to the president. Lazima apange kazi.
Njendi is a lawyer and there are lawyer traditions and there are Christian traditions. Mtu akifa familia ndio uchukua na kanisa, community. Huwezi kumlete mtu mwingine ali anakwenda kupanga watu huko kuambia watu. Unaambia watu jini. Unaona vile natembea anafanywa nini?
Yes.
That kind of culture is what we want in this country, si ndio? Ati sasa tutakaa tu bila kuongea maana kuna so called Farouk. Ruto should remove that man from.
What's the problem with Farouk? I mean,
now he's the problem.
He's trying to.
Ruto should remove that man.
And elevate for
elevate what? What qualifications does he have? What qualifications does Farouk have?
It's not about qualification. The president deems him right.
Yeah,
he has to be there.
But what mandate does he have?
He's
to treat Kenyans
to the president. He's the personal assistant to the president.
Kibaki had a PA. Did you see him doing that?
Okay.
Mzee Kenyatta had a PA. Did you even know who Mzee Kenyatta's PA was?
Okay.
Tuache ufala hapa.
Hivi kwa yule Mkenya ambaye labda haelewi role ya PA.
Role ya PA kukaa behind the scenes na kwenda hata kama vile tumekuja hapo ako hapo anatoa makaratasi nini kupanga mwenyewe, sio kupanga watu wengine. Hiyo ni yenu, lakini mimi nawaelezea and I'm saying it without fear that Farouk is the one who has messed up Ruto.
No.
You find out from Kenyans. Go and ask Kenyans in the streets who is messing up Ruto. Kenyans will tell you plainly kwamba it's Farouk Kibet.
You know, just
Farouk advises the president. And I don't want to be asked any further questions on
You're dropping names, Prof.
I've told you what is true, and if you want now to kuniingiza sijui wapi, nimekuambia utadu.
Si Farouk peke yake ambaye ana
mimi nimekuambia, kwa hivyo don't even argue with me because I've told you. And I will stand firm.
But it's not Farouk who is advising the president. The president has advisors.
Then who is advising?
He has advisors.
Like who? Like who? I know what you know. Yes. You know who is advising him. Then tell us. Me, I've told you one of them is Farouk. You tell us the ones you know.
Umesema one of them is Farouk, but he has several advisors.
Yes, but then
kuna advisor wa mambo ya uchumi, and you know that, Prof. Kuna advisor wa siasa.
Wewe sema na utaji. Wacha kuniingiza kwa kikapu.
Karisa Nzai is there, is advising the president.
Yes, then you have said, politics. Yeah, then that's okay. Why is he not being mentioned by people now?
Okay.
Why is just one person? Huyo mbaya umesema jamuona akienda kupanga watu kama magunia, kuambia governor wewe simama hapa, wewe toka hapa. Wajakoya amekataa.
Hi fam. So, who's this guy? Farouk Kibet. People call him Ruto's personal assistant. Some other people call him co-president, not even deputy president, co-president. So, when Ruto went to Embu, Farouk was seen taking photos, not of the people who are with Ruto, but of the people from the crowd. Could it be he was targeting some specific people? Could it be the people who are shouting, Ruto must go? Or uongo? It's scary. What if abductions are back? Because I hear some rumors that abductions could be back. I hear some rumors there's somebody missing from the crowd. And is it a coincidence that Farouk Kibet is not a photographer? He borrowed the camera from the photographer. You can look at this short clip so that you don't think that I'm making up things, right? Check out this. So that is Farouk Kibet. He's not a photographer. He's Ruto's personal assistant. Or rather, let's just stick with co-president. Farouk has been assisting Ruto ever since 1967, when Ruto was vying for the North Rift parliamentary seat, I believe, if I'm not wrong. Farouk has been mentioned in so many occasions, and let us not forget some scandals as well, like when Anwar Igoro said that Farouk was also a beneficiary of the NYS scandal, where they minted, or rather they squeezed, or rather they milked NYS dry. But again, who can really come up with the idea of who Farouk Kibet is? Because even the authorities do not have the authority to question Farouk Kibet. And to some point, I hear that for you to get that State House appointment, you have to go through Farouk Kibet. And as I'm making this video, I hope Farouk Kibet did not take a photo of me, because the Subaru boys again. But again, my question goes back to, what was Farouk Kibet doing with the camera? Why was he photographing specific people? Could it be that this was a personalized, targeting the people who are more louder, probably those who seemed to be more vocal, with Ruto must go? Because we know the regime. This is a regime that doesn't like being criticized, doesn't like, tough scrutiny. And that is the work of Farouk Kibet. Because Farouk Kibet is a mobilizer. And he's that kind of a guy who brings the political stability for Nabi, for Ruto, because he is his personal mercenary. I'm not making these things in my head. These are things on public domain. So let's just hope that abductions are not back, because it's gonna be ugly.
Hata mimi mwenyewe nilishtuka. Nikaona Farouk Kibet ako kwa rally. Na yeye ndio cameraman anapiga watu picha. Rada. Kwanza unajua mimi nilikuwa kama Mkenya mwingine wa kawaida. Niko rada hapa kumeenda. Hapa kumeendaje? Lakini sasa unajua alikuwa zile maeria za Embu. Na hizo maeria za Embu wase walisema Ruto must go. Uongo. It was mpaka ikakuwa violence. I saw the video man. I saw the video. Watu wakaanza kukimbizwa na makarao. So ndio hizo video za Farouk akipiga mapicha zikatokea pia. Na alikuwa anapiga wase strategic. Ni kama ukibonga anakuchapa. Anakuzuma. Endelea wasema mazika. Unajua nikutishia wase. Anakuja hapo kando ya road. Endelea tu, endelea nika na mtu hapa. Mazika. Yule jamaa alikuwa mboka. Unajua kamera ni ya mtu wa mboka. Ndio umetoka na State House. Siku na photographer wa State House. Because that camera ni zile professional man, zile long less zoom. Bude iko na mazuna. Si kitu ya zile tu ya iko hivi. Hiyo ni zoom. Anazungusha kama chupa ya bia. Na sasa how did they start kwa hiyo conversation ati atashikilia kamera? Sina kwambia huyu jamaa ni kali rusho ule jamaa wa kamera. Huyu ni kama alikutoa ile photographer Uko na picha ya watu na wanasema Ruto masiko. Unapiga picha gani sasa? Unachukua picha yangu, unachukua picha Ruto tunamjua. Unapiga picha ya Ruto akasema. Tunataka upige kwa ile crowd. Wale wanasema ukiona masiko unasumba anza kidogo. Kama ulete hiyo kamera.
Ili kuonyesha.
Lete hiyo kamera. Ukaendelea hapa hivi. Akaanza mboka.
Tulitoka hiyo ile.
Ndio wazee walikuwa wanacheki, wanaingizia. Unajua kuna vile jamani za kupiga picha zile za tunakotazama. Endelea. Sio maziko. Juma jamaa walikuwa wanasema ni kama watu watakujua baadaye.
Kwa zenyewe why would they take your photo?
Niko utakujua na makarao
nani?
Hatutasema ni wewe. Nauliza tu ile nguo ulikuwa umevaa. Ulikuwa umevaa jezi ya Liverpool. Unaona hapo umesema Masiko. Hatuko na video.
Ndio hiyo.
Masiko baya. Sasa ile kitu tunataka ufanye. Sio tu tunakamata. Ukuje kwa station utuambie Ruto Masiko wewe. Hiyo ndio tunataka kujua. Sio tu tunakamata hizi abduction. Ninataka nikudaniwa. Utazio umebambwa.
Farouk. PA mtu mdogo. Amesema amefanya. Haya, naita Farouk nafanya kesi.
Probably before we come to that, you said that he said I fight small people. I don't fight anybody. He says that I was fighting Farouk Kibet. Farouk Kibet is not a small man. He is a co-president in this country. Farouk Kibet runs the government. Everybody reports to him. The Inspector General of Police, the head of public service, cabinet ministers. William Ruto issues instructions to cabinet ministers through Farouk Kibet. Ministers tremble at his very sight. So, Farouk Kibet wanted to give instructions to Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi Gachagua was elected by the people of Kenya alongside William Ruto. There is no way I would have allowed Farouk Kibet to give instructions to me. And let me tell you, Rogers, Farouk Kibet was trying to run my office, make appointments for people to come and see me. And initially, I thought it's okay, maybe that's how William Ruto wants us to work. Until I learned that Farouk Kibet was collecting money from people to come and see me, and I have nothing to give them in return. And I went and I told the president, Mr. President, I'm your principal assistant. Please, your personal assistant cannot give me instructions. And if you want to give me any instructions, you give them yourself and I obey them to the letter. But you cannot use your PA to order me around. And your PA is taking advantage to make money from people. And I told you, Mr. President, for your information, because I'm your advisor in this matter, I will be failing in my duty if I don't advise you and tell you what is happening.
Okay.
All the people Farouk Kibet is clearing to come and see you, he's collecting money. And there's hue and cry in town. And State House is getting very disrespected because it has become a center of corruption. All appointments of people coming to see you, Kibet is collecting money. And Mr. President, I think you need to check this. But if you want to continue with it, tell him to keep off my office. He is not going to make appointments in my office, and he cannot tell me whom to see.
So can you substantiate this? Farouk Kibet is not here to defend himself.
But the president raised a matter. Are you asking me for an answer?
Yes, yes.
See, I must give you an answer.
But
I'm not the one. I have never raised that issue.
Okay.
It's the president who raised the matter. I'm answering
I'm just
to the people of Kenya.
countering what you've said.
But I'm
you've
saying,
said that he's the one.
But I'm saying, Rogers, the president said that I'm fighting with small people. The answer is that Farouk Kibet is not a small person.
So you're fighting big people. Fine.
I was not fighting big people.
Yes.
I was telling the president, I'm elected. I'm not going to take instructions from your personal assistant. And I'm not going to allow him to push corruption in my office. If you want him to practice corruption in your office, you can go ahead.
But you just said he was collecting money for people to meet with you.
I learned the few people he had asked me to see. Later on, I heard noise in town that people are going to see the deputy president. Farouk has collected money on his behalf and he is not doing anything for us. That is when I got alarmed. I faced Kibet and he told me off. He said, I must make money. Hii serikali tumetafuta, mimi nimeumia na William Ruto miaka mingi. And actually when I talked to the president about Farouk Kibet, he said, wewe achana na Farouk atafute pesa kidogo ya kukula bana. Hii mtu ameumia na mimi miaka mingi, akipata hapa kidogo kidogo yuko makosa gani? So, I'm telling you, when the president said that I'm fighting small people, that is a man who is running the country. You know? And everybody trembles. I'm the only man who would tell him off.
Okay.
When he says that I'm fighting small people, I don't know Itumbi. You can see the things he was writing about me. And Dennis Itumbi, the chief propagandist for William Ruto. Again, he's not a small man. This government of William Ruto is run by Itumbi and Farouk. This Itumbi, all these statements you see ministers issuing, like the one DCI has issued about the violence yesterday in Mweki. It's Dennis who crafts them. He crafts the messages, and you can see even that is language. He gives them to read. And my problem with that so-called small man is that they work in cohort with the president. And he hangs around State House. And if you have a discussion with the president and he doesn't like the way it is going, he sends him a text, and Dennis walks into the president's office and says, Mr. President, you are late for the next meeting. And the president brings the meeting to a closure. I had not realized that until I studied. I saw there is a pattern. And any time I had many issues with the president that were not pleasant, I would face him and say, this is not right, this is not good, and I would win the argument, and he doesn't like it, and he would like to bring a meeting to a closure. Somehow Dennis walks in, and I saw a pattern. So one day, we were launching, the president was going to sign, the housing levy law, bill into law. And I was with the president in his office, the two of us, and I had a very hot conversation with him. And I was telling Mr. President, Kenyans are not interested in affordable housing. And people are very unhappy about the taxation. And Mr. President, only a fool doesn't change his mind. Let us relook this thing. And please, from the feedback I'm getting from the ground, and Mr. President, I was elected with you. I mean, it's my job to tell you what the people are saying. And since we are elected together on a joint ticket, when I see we are going down and I don't tell you, it is not fair. Then when we were just continuing, I think he took a phone, Itumbi comes. And he said, Mr. President, we need to go. And I told Itumbi, my friend, next time you interrupt me when I'm with the president, you know who I am. Get off. I am the deputy president. I was elected with the president here. Who are you to come and interrupt our discussion? Do you know what we are discussing? The president just looked and said, I think we go. Okay? So that is how I raised that issue. And I told him, Mr. President, how do you get these people to come and interrupt a meeting with your deputy all the time? So that those are the issues he was saying. Well noted. I was fighting with small people.
Kenyans, we are doomed. Eish! Ati nchi inaongozwa na nani? Huyo mzee. And by the way, nikikumbuka venye alikuwa anapiga wale picha, wale watu walikuwa na shout.
Now, have you guys been seeing what has been happening on the road?
Yeah, bro, bana. I've just been checking out how the president has been doing his tour. As I said last week, last week you said, bana, is the president has to do the tour.
Exactly.
Whether we liked it or not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now, have you guys been seeing someone called Farouk Kibet?
Yeah. Tumeona. Tumeona bana. Ule jamaa si mchezo bana.
Mumeona?
Si mchezo.
He actually took the camera from the cameraman to take pictures himself.
I also was taking photos of guys who are saying uongo. He just spots it and just chills, man.
Let your camera.
But I think being the president's PA is a really big job.
It is.
But it does not entail being a cameraman.
No. It calls, tough times calls for tough duties.
Hey, but that guy, he took the camera so hard and started taking the pictures himself.
But where was he? That one was when? When was he doing that?
This was like Jana or Juzi.
This was Juzi. Yes.
Either Jana or Juzi.
Then he decided to push the lady in Embu Bana.
Are you serious?
You guys haven't been seeing these things?
Yeah, Bana.
Now let me tell you what is actually going on. I actually think the president's idea of going to Central was a very bad idea from the word go.
Why?
The president, yes, he's the president. He's allowed to visit all these counties. He's allowed to. But where Central is now politically, it is just making the pot boil even worse and more.
Unajua saa leo Gachagua amekuwa anasema ati yeye acha hata kupigana na watu wadogo vile Amri Jeshi alikuwa anasema last week, ati sasa kina Farouk na blogger kama Dennis Itumbi. Yeye alikuwa anasema that hapiganangi na mtu yoyote, na in any case kama anapigana na mtu yoyote, akipigana na Farouk na apigane na Itumbi, hao si watu wadogo, because kulingana na Gachagua mazee anasema that Farouk Kibet is a co-president. Unacheki kama vile kuna driver alafu co-driver, like anasema Amri Jeshi uanga na run easy ministries through Farouk. Ati hata saa penye story koni ati Masies mazee wakikam kuona mahali penye huyu Bazenga ako Farouk wana tense ile mbaya kabisa. Na then yeye anasema hata saa because hata ngori yake haiko hapo kwa Masies, ile ngori yake na Farouk ni ati ilifika mahali ati samba ka Farouk anataka kumicromanage vile Gachagua atakwanga anapiga activities zake na mwaso wapi kwa ofisi yake, na mpaka Gachagua akakuwa zile za kama Amri Jeshi anapenda kugovern mtu hivyo yeye ananoma, lakini sasa that is kumsetia ma appointments. Sasa ujue huyu Farouk ni PA wa Amri Jeshi, unanipata, lakini sasa ilifika mahali akakuwa anasetia Gachagua appointment na Gachagua kwa zile za ya ina noma. Penye sana Gachagua ilikujia ni penye ati kumbe samba ka Farouk ilifika mahali akakuanga analipisha hizo ma appointments, like yani wewe kuona Gachagua sare. Sasa si Gachagua yeye akuanga anajuanga, lakini akasikia watu wakianza kulia rada mazee kwani kunaenda aje, si akapigia Amri Jeshi usani Gachagua akamwambia kuna mambo Farouk anafanya hapa. Amri Jeshi akamwambia we usikisa achana hiyo mzee bana, tafuteza cabbage, amekuwa bishte yangu wa miaka mingi, lakini sasa hebu achana hiyo story ya Farouk mazee. Mahali sasa penye story yangu iko kabisa kwa history yote ni mahali penye Itumbi, ati Itumbi bana ati kazi ya Itumbi mazee inakuanga kuandika ma statements. Unachiki kama ile for example imeachiliwa leo na madCI wakisema ati wako shughuli ya kupiga ma investigation wajue wale watu wenye waliattack Gachagua jana. Anasema hizo ma statements zote zenye mnaonanga gava ikirelease amini usiamini, ati kumbe mwenye anakuanga amezichonga inakuanga ni Itumbi. Ati kazi yake ni kuzichonga, copy paste, kupostiwa huko hivyo, kuchonga, copy paste, kunini huko hivyo. Na then sasa ati sasa ile kazi bigi yenye huyu chief propagandist juu hivyo ndiye anaitwa na Gachagua anafanyanga huko hivyo pande ya State House, inakuanga ni kuambia Amri Jeshi wewe mzee masaa mbaya. Unachiki kama vile unaweza enda kuona murio wako alafu mazee kidogo unasikia amekukatia lakini huwezi jitoa. Ati saa kumbe kulingana na Gachagua atukienda kuona Amri Jeshi huko hivyo State House, alafu ifike masaa asikie kitu mnaongeleleana na mkaksia ati anaandikia Itumbi imesoa kwa zile za wewe si ufanye vile unafanyanga. Then sasa Itumbi anakuja zile za wewe mzee masaa mbaya unafaa kuingia meeting. Sasa mahali penye Gachagua alikasirikia mpaka siku moja aliambianga huyu Itumbi wewe mzee nisiwahi kuona hapa hivi tena katikati ya meeting yetu. Like Gachagua alikuanga amesha noticingi nika trend tu, unanipata like nika pattern anakuja on that particular day enye saa Gachagua alijam na yeye walikuwa naongeleleanga stories za housing. Sasa anaambia Amri Jeshi usan Gachagua anaambia Amri Jeshi Mr President please hii kitu watu hawataki, hii kitu sikiliza ground mazee ichore bana usiweke. Lakini saa Amri Jeshi kwa zile za hivyo uangani mbaya. Unadhani Gachagua anapigana na ni namna gani?
Democracy cannot operate unless we are tolerant. You tolerate your friend, your neighbor, to have an opinion different from yours. You don't have to call him names. He has a right to differ from you. That is his fundamental right. And he was not made so as to be managed by you or guided by you.
The Gen Zs, it does not end up there. Let it flow downwards up to the county, even the ward level, so that we get what we want for a country.
Mimi kama ningeambiwa nitakuwa around mpaka 2040, sijui ningekaa namna gani. Unaona vile nahangaika na hii ya kusukuma hii yetu. Ukipata 5 years una sweat, ukiongezewa 5 unasema wacha itoshe, wacha mimi niende nyumbani. Heri hiyo yako unaweza kusukuma popote mpaka 2040. Hii yetu hii ni ngumu, hata hawa heshimiwa wanajua hii yetu iko tabu. Lakini jameni, itakuwa ngumu kidogo kama mtu wako na njaa, umaskini, mtoto hajasoma vizuri, utajivunia kuwa Mkenya kwa njia gani?
Second term labda urudie Sugoi secondary. Second term labda high school. Vile umetuonesha mzae jo. Umetupanga jo. Yana tunapara, ona vile nimeparara na nilipaka lotion asubuhi. Siku hizi hata wanaweka Wanaweka detergent kwa lotion. Yani economy imeharibika.
I want to tell you guys, if there is a president I have ever seen being the true symbol of national unity, it is none other than William Samoei Ruto. Why am I saying this? Even the Kenyans are crying. What does that mean? Ruto is fairly distributing the suffering across the country.
And don't buy into the political rhetoric of trying to divide you into tribes.
Yes.
Our problems are not tribal. There is no Kikuyu problem, there is no Kalenjin problem, there is no Luo problem, there is no Somali problem. There is no Kamba problem.
Yes.
Chief share knows no tribe. The university funding model knows no tribe.
Yeah.
Joblessness knows no tribe. All these problems that we point out, they do not know any tribe.
A few moments later.
Happy time, happy time.
The revolution about to be televised. You picked the right time, but the wrong guy. I want to perform their favorite song, but you know they love to sue.
What song?
Yeah, that song.
That song?
Maybe I think about it.
Oh no.
Know what? I slow it down. Say, ladies, do me this solid.
Ooh.
Eagle one.
Hey.
They not. Hey. You think that they gon' let you disrespect pop, nigga? I think that open show will be your last stop, nigga. They confound. I don't know why you still pretending. What is the hour? Burn niggas and burn bitches go. The audience not dumb. Check the stories how you want. And Drake, they're not. Rabbit hole is still deep. I can go further, I promise. Say there's some P rest there for bitching. You Malibu more. Ain't no nah boy, yeah boy, fresh Gatorade or something. Since 2009, I had this bitch jumping. You niggas are getting a wedgie. You flipped over your box up. What on the young phone? The other rational option. Pussy. If that straight, they flushed them. Got famous on the big concert. Like break this for the doctor. Till the pop off, quit hiding. Fucking caption, it won't action. Ain't no accident. I'm being so. Fuck around, get polished. Fuck my man, bro. Like he was in jail. That's conniving. They get his face tatted like a bitch apologizing. I'm glad these roads came home. Y'all didn't deserve no meal. Nigga like to the city. Nigga better not step on some head. And your homeboy needs a Peter. The predator moving flock. Their name gotta be registered. They place no name on watch. I lean on you niggas like a nigga line up. I guess all eyes on me and I'ma sip it up the. Hit the road, let my homie yell and get him. Sweet chin music and I will pass them. How many stock do I really have to stop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. To the last, 69. Freaky ass niggas get the steady ass in. Freaky ass niggas need the steady ass inside. Get the west up here right now, we outside. Eagle one say.
To my fellow young Kenyans, if you are not a registered voter, please make the time to go and register as a voter. Because Kenya's future depends on you and me. So how do you register? There are IEBC offices in every constituency, and that is where you register. So please find the location of the IEBC office in your constituency and register. All you need to carry is your identification card or your passport. There are those who are saying that Huduma centers are registering voters. Huduma centers do not have an IEBC desk as of now, maybe later. So please go register and let's prepare to save Kenya together. And for those who have registered, please go to the IEBC portal and verify your details. Please.
Here I come. Oh, here I come. Oh.
Now, so some of you are very wicked. And I don't have up to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. Some of you are my village people. You are my village people. I will not hide mouth. All of you are my village people. You are the one that is following me. Go and subscribe to my YouTube to prove to me that you are not my village people. Thank you.
Hello.
Kusambaza hiyo message. Thank you. Fagia?
What?
I'll take it
Karibu,
to all the
karibu.
corners.
You take it to the entire nation.
Yes.
Eh?
Yes.
It is a very solid car.
Thank you, sir.
Ndugu yangu,
God bless you.
fagia wote.
Kazi yangu.
Asante. Good luck, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Good luck.
God bless
Good luck.
you. I appreciate
All the best.
Thank you, sir. It's time for a fresh start. Tunafagia wote. Your Excellency.
Aya, alafu matopare. Okay, matopare. Matopare. Topa. Matopare. Matopare. Topa.
Tazidi kuongea kwa niaba ya Kenya.
She asked me, baby, where you from? I told her, Kenya.
I beg of us, I really want to beg of us today, as the chair of UDA, let's stay focused to what it is we promise those hustlers. Because if we don't deliver, those hustlers will send us out of power, and they'll send us with vengeance. So let us talk about roads, electricity, education, health, types. Let's tone down on the politics. It is not healthy. It is not healthy. It is the wrong time.
Wananchi naweza sikia kuchukua William Ruto. Wanaweza mchukua kwa sababu sisi wananchi, we don't need him. Ametuchosha. Ama nyinyi mjachoka? Mjachoka na Ruto? Ule mtu anataka kuchukua William Ruto, you can take him for free, take Wetangula for free, take Mudavadi for free. Tunawapea hizo takataka zote waende waongoze if they are good to you.
Majenzi mko? Kazi mnafanya kwa mtandao ni mzuri sana. Na tunapongeza nyinyi. Na muendelee. Mtaendelea. Lakini mtandao peke yake haitoshi. Tunataka mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Wale watu ambaye watakomboa Kenya hii, wenye kuamua Kenya itaongozwa namna gani, ni hao majenzi wetu mwaka wa 2027. Lakini hamwezi amua Kenya itakaa namna gani kwa simu peke yake. Lazima mchukue vitambulisho, lazima mjiandikishe kama wapiga kura. Siku hiyo ikifika muamuke saa 9, muungane na sisi na wengine, tuende pale kwa debe, tutafute uongozi wa maana ambaye utaheshimu wa Kenya, utaheshimu demokrasia na utakubali kufanyia kila mtu maendeleo. Tumekubaliana majenzi?
Hata nasahau tarehe ni gani. Mimi siko na tarehe kwa kalenda. Na mimi hata sina haja nayo. Mimi chenye niko nayo nayo ni serikali ya 2027. Huyu mkata ushuru tumtoe. Na tuungane si wote.
Meta vile naona nisha reject hiyo finance bill 2025. Ningoje tu date ya maandamano. Juu mambo yendi bana. Mimi hata wafanye nini? Mimi nisha reject. Mfanye nini? Nisha reject. Mfanye nisha reject. Nime reject. Mtoe date ya maandamano sasa bana.
Kwanza ikifika 2027 naiba mpaka kura ya madhangu na budangu. Sitaki warudi tu huko tena. Si youth chacha nuka. Madha zetu bado Ruto unaenda home na 13 parliament tunaivunja. Wende home wote tuanze fresh.
Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm here to address you. You must go. Ruto must go. Kwapa na hatuendi. Kwapa tunalala huku na hatuendi. We don't fear you guys. hypocrites. We don't fear you. Mr. Speaker, we don't fear you. Tuko ndani. We stomped inside. Sisi ni nani? I'm inside. Niko ndani. Na tunamalizana na nyinyi. Tunamalizana na nyinyi. Mmetutesa sana. Today is today. You must hear our cry. Sisi ni sisi. Utatusikiza. Hii ni bunge yetu. Sisi tumewafanya mkuu hapa. This is our parliament. You must hear us. Kama hamna masikio, tutawafanya msikie. Poa mazee. Nini?
President, tunataka kuambia uko na miaka 2 katika ofisi. Na hawa wananchi hawa they will punish you, na hata ukiwa na pesa utaanza kutoa nje.
Wacheni tu mimi niseme na mapema. Ndio kama kuna list na andiko mniweke kwa list. I can't wait to reject Finance Bill 2025. I can't wait because I know it will be something absurd. It will be something mental. I can't wait. Mniweke kwa list jameni. List ya reject.
Idiots who don't want to participate in the affairs of their nation, they think things will just work in and of themselves. Then they are tribalists. And these tribalists, they think that they are only safe with people who are from their tribe. And tribe can mean people from the same culture, same language, or same culture. Then they are citizens. These are individuals who are responsible and know that when you want to be served, you must give those who have the desire and the intellectual capacity to serve you. In many societies, it is only a small percentage of people that can be called citizens, not more than 5%. And if a society wants to grow in the right direction, civic education is what will help the idiot and the tribalist to become a citizen.
Mungu yetu itoe Ruto Kenya, hata kama angalau na jali. Sisi Kenya tumechoka na Ruto, maisha imetuharibikia, analipisha mpaka sodo ya wamama. Pure kabisa Ruto. We don't like you, go home. Sasa tafuta kiongozi ambaye anapenda mwananchi na anapenda kijana kama sisi.
They want to be described as honorable even when they are horrible. They acquire things which they have not worked for. They promise us things that they know they will never deliver. And there is no shortage of such men and women in the African continent.
Now, why do you want Ruto gone?
We want Ruto gone because he is killing innocent people. He's wanting to pass the Finance Bill 2024. He's putting tax on sanitary products that girls can't even buy. He can't go to school. He's corrupt. He's taking the money. He needs to go.
Yes.
Get out. If you're going to raise anything, start with your hairline.
Nice.
Control, Alt, Delete, Ruto. The drunk did better than you. Drunkard did better than you.
Nice.
Now the next election,
yes.
Unajua
Hawa ndio watakuwa nasema fagia wote ama mtasema namna gani? This generation,
yes,
they use their might because they didn't vote, the largest vote in the last election.
Hi Kenyans, mi sina maneno mengi. All I want to say is Ruto must go like yesterday. Bye.